Every year I do a mega list of universities in US that you should be looking at if you plan to do a master's there, and it used to be a mega list of 50 plus universities because I think they were giving a good ROI, they were a good starting point as you start to do your school shortlisting. However, situation has changed this year because of US policies, and people are looking at other countries to apply as well. So this year I'm going to do a mega list of global universities, which includes US and non-US universities that you should be looking at for fall 2026, because I feel these are maybe worth it options that you can consider in US and other countries. All this on the other side of the intro. Keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Nishtha from Scholar Strategy and 24 North Star. Today we are talking about the list of universities that you should look at if you want to do a master's abroad in fall 2026. And today I have total list of only 47 universities. So as you can see, I've already removed a lot of universities from the US. So I am now picking around, I think, 26 universities from US and 21 universities from other countries that you should be looking at. Before I get into the list, if you're finding the videos useful, then please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Also, I'm having more discussions around fall and spring applications in our private inner circle community. If you're applying seriously or are serious about your master's plan, please do consider joining it. I will leave the link in the description box below. Now let's get started with the university list. The first list I want to talk about is that from United States, and I'm selecting only 26 universities this time. I've removed a lot of them because of the tricky situation in US, and it's harder to extract the ROI from there now. So I will first begin with the ambitious list. These are tougher to get in universities, but if you have a very, very good profile, you can consider them. Now, I never include schools like MIT, Stanford, Princeton, Caltech kind of places because they are very, very hard to get into. Even UNC Chapel Hill, which has historically been very, very selective. So the list I'm mentioning here is gettable. We have seen good Indian admits happening there, and I think they are still worth considering this year. So here I would pick UIUC, Carnegie Mellon University, University of Michigan Ann Arbor, University of Wisconsin-Madison, Georgia Tech, of course, University of California Berkeley, Cornell, and UCLA. In the moderate list, I would pick University of California San Diego, one of my favorite universities. University of Washington, Seattle, again, great location. You're close to Microsoft, Amazon, all those big tech companies. Then Purdue University has always been a good ROI place. UC Irvine is a good mod level UC university. Some people I know want to be in California, closer to the startup scene, and also you can consider that. NYU, if you know how to leverage the location, there's nothing like NYU. Then TAMU, Duke University, Virginia Tech, and Rutgers are also fine. Now let's look at some of the safer universities, which means they are slightly easier to get in. And here I would stick to UT. Dallas is fine. Now it's overly crowded. I know they do take a lot of students, but at the same time, I mean, people are able to find some sort of jobs in the Dallas or that area in Texas. So I think it's still fine. I like sunny Stony Brook. It's cheap. It's closer to New York City. Overall good ROI, I would say. Northeastern University, UC Santa Cruz, UMass Amherst, University of Florida, sunny Buffalo. I know there has been concerns around Northeastern University because it is quite expensive. Also, living costs are higher. I would consider it only for masters in CS course, not for MIS or those other courses, because the co-op program, which is the main highlight of Northeastern University, is not delivering that well for these other programs. Now, if you have even a more weaker profile, then you can also look at university like San Jose State University, NYU Poly. Yeah, that's it. So the universities that I've removed from US overall is I've removed Harvard and I've removed Columbia. Why? Because they are in constant tussle and conflict with the Trump administration. You don't want to be caught in a bad place in their fight, you know. I've also removed UPenn, U Chicago. Overall, I think they are expensive. Chicago is not that safe anyway. Then I've, of course, removed USC. I don't think it's at all worth the expensive tuition that they charge. I have removed some other universities like UC Riverside, Indiana University, and also some lower ranked university because I'm not sure if they are going to deliver the ROI, especially with this tricky job market. So those were my picks for the US list. And now let's look at the global non-US list. Okay, so in this list, I will be doing a country-wise selection. Overall, I have 21 universities outside US that you guys can consider, and many of my clients are applying there. So let's start with United Kingdom. In UK, yes, the job market is tricky, so you want to be careful about the courses that you're choosing. And there are only 4 universities that I like in UK. They are, of course, Oxford, Cambridge, LSE, and Imperial College. Apart from it, I don't think other colleges are giving the ROI, especially because the job market is not at all Indian friendly. Secondly, we can look at Germany only if you are willing to learn German language at least to B2 level of proficiency. If you're willing to do that, then there are some good options like TU Munich, Solid for all engineering related things. I would also look at probably RWTH Aachen for mechanical, electrical, industrial engineering, Heidelberg University for physics or life sciences kind of research. So this is more like maybe more for PhD, and same with Karlsruhe Institute of Technology, KIT, good for engineering, computer sciences, natural sciences kind of courses. Next country I'm looking at is Singapore. Here there are only 2 universities, NUS and NTU. And if you're looking at some management kind of courses, you can also look at SMU University. I think that is also fine. Overall, I think Singapore being in the Asia and very good in fintech, some areas of engineering, etc. So it's worth considering as an alternative to US. Then let's talk about Switzerland. This I would consider only for PhD because as I shared in the last video, which you guys must check out if you are applying to all these other countries, job options or visa prospects are not at all good for Indian students. In Switzerland, I would consider only ETH Zurich and EPFL. I mean, they're great institutes, don't get me wrong. Then let's talk about Netherlands, which some Indians are looking at. Here you have TU Delft, of course, for engineering, computer science, AI, robotics, etc. You can also look at University of Amsterdam for data science and AI. Then let's look at Australia if you're keen on the PR option. And I would probably choose it only for AI, computer science, engineering, maybe healthcare and nursing kind of courses. And here, I mean, I don't know what's going on with the QS ranking, but I don't trust them as much. I think the only 3 universities you can consider here are University of Melbourne, UNSW Sydney, and University of Sydney. And lastly, let's talk about Canada, which I'm not at all keen on in general. Like if you want to just like study, work, and then live in Canada, I don't think that's a good plan. But those people are choosing Canada who want to enter US through Canadian PR later on. So if you want to keep your US options open, but you're tired of all the green card and H1B drama, then you can consider Canada. I would look at this only for CS, AI, or data science kind of courses because the job market is extremely saturated. And there are only 3 universities I would recommend here: University of Toronto, University of British Columbia, and University of Waterloo. University of Waterloo is one of my favorite universities in Canada. I know it's not ranked well and I don't know why, but I think it's a fabulous university for computer science kind of courses. So those were my hand-picked list of 47 universities, which I think are a good option to apply for fall 2026. Let me know what you guys think about it. Have I missed anything? Or if you want to know why I picked a certain university, you can ask me in the comments as well. So that's it from my side. All the best with your fall applications. Join the Inner Circle community if you want to have more discussions with us. It's a private circle community of masters applicants. So all the best again. I will see you guys next week with a fresh new video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.